this new video. Today we're going to be talking about weight and vertical forces, which is our second part of our force videos. Now, before we get started, I just want to say, this is all the things, this is equal to this, alright? So, whatever we talk about here has to do something about here, okay? Now, let's get to it. Now, weight. We measure weight with N, so the units are with N, which stands for Newton, and the device that we measure is force meter. Now, for mass, the device we measure it is by kilograms, and the unit that we measure it is with kilograms, and the device that we measure it is force meter as well. Scales. It's called scales. I made up. Scale. Sorry. So now, the gravitational fields. Now, for grade 9, we only need to know Earth, Mars, and Moon gravitational forces. Which Earth is 10 newtons per kilogram or meters per second squared. But here's the thing: these accelerations are the same, right? I forgot to mention the last part. Newtons per kilograms or meters by s squared are the same. Okay, so Earth is 10, Moon is 1.6 newtons per kilograms or meters per the second squared, and Mars is 3.6. Sometimes for measurement it's easier to measure that 4 newtons per kilograms or meters per second squared. Now, in order to measure our weight, we need our mass and our gravity, and we multiply both, which equals to our weight. And our weight will be in N. So, for example, I'm going to write it here. And by the way, I'm not going to write the formula again, but make sure you always write the formula. Okay, so I'm like 50 kilograms, and I multiply it by 10 equals to 500 newtons. So this is me on Earth. And 50 times 1.6 equals to, I think is 3, wait, no, 80 newtons on Moon, and for Mars will be 50 times 4, I'm gonna go for it because it's easier, equals to, that is 200 newtons. Alright, that's how you measure mass, that's how we measure weight. Now for this part. For vertical forces, there are 3 kinds. And there's either a regular vertical force, the force that the table, anything that pushes to the object, or the force of gravity pushing it down, which, as you see here, that's how it is. Now, when we push something to an object, which is on a vertical, like a table area, we have to add that to our weight. And places where like this, where we are basically pulling it, this is where we have to have our weight minus the force that we're pushing it, pulling it out. So that's how vertical forces goes. These are really easy tasks, to be honest. All you gotta do is measure the weight and have a minus sign with the force that we measured. If I'm being better, for example, you see this is where I put everything in here. So when I'm right now, sorry about that, I'm going to just say this part again. So when we're pushing an object down, for example, where I put my stuff in, I have to add the weight to my weight and the force my hand is pushing it. And when I want to measure how much I'm pulling it, I need to measure the force and the weight, and then decrease one from other. So, for example, if you're not consider that this is not moving out of it, this is basically the vertical force effect of this, of my object. So I'm pulling it, and the vertical force decreases from the weight. And yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you share and subscribe, and make sure you share it to others. And yeah, our next part will be about another part about forces, and will be our final part about forces. Thank you guys, and always may the force be with you always.